Hey guys, Mr. Catlin here, just showing you how to order your numbers once you have all of your accuracy distances from the origin. You want to put them in order from like closest to furthest away. And so I'm going to show you how to do that in Google Sheets. And then I'm also going to show you how to get your 5 number summary, which we talked about in our lesson in class. The min, the max, the quartiles, 1 and 3, and the median. That way you can find out what 25% of the people are actually would be hitting the target that you set in diameter size. So let's jump right in here. So we're going to quickly just go over how to find the accuracy distance. This would be not a bad thing to have in another video. So you're going to use the square root formula. You're going to be opening the parentheses twice. We're taking this one, which is your x value, and we're squaring it. We're going to raise it to the second power. We're going to add the y coordinate, and we're going to square it as such, and close parentheses. This, of course, is the square root of x squared plus or a squared plus b squared, which is how we saw a Pythagorean theorem for the hypotenuse, which is what we're doing with our distances from 0 to 1.5. Boom, that gives you that. You can use your autofill feature. A good way of checking if the autofill is working right, if you have a 0, you know that that distance should be a positive 9 because negative 9 is 9 distance from 0. So really good way to check your autofill. This one turns out 5 because this is a particular type of Pythagorean triple that you'll talk about more in geometry. But anyway, so I like that fill. It's working for all of this. But what we want to do is we want to find out all of these numbers in order, like which of your shots, if these were 20 different shots that were taken by a group or a person or whatever, because you're going to have a crazy amount of these from your example of the entire classes, right? So you're going to have like 450 of these. You definitely want to use the power of the computer to get all these in order, and that would take forever if you had to put them in order from least to greatest. So using Sheets is going to help you out big time. Like we could go through and be like, okay, who was the closest? Oh, this is the smallest, so I'm going to put that one here. But the nice thing is that Google Sheets will order these for you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select these. I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to click here, and I want a two-finger click or right click for me, two-finger click for you, and I'm going to paste special. I just want to bring in the values. I don't want to bring in like the formula or anything. I just want the numbers that we found. So it's going to bring all of these numbers in for us, and as you can tell right now, they are not in order. They're the exact same as I copied them from here. We want to order them. So what we're going to do is we're simply just going to highlight those numbers that we want to put in order, come up here to the top where it says data, and we want to sort this range in this column, which is in column F. If you were to look at where we're at, we're in column F. So we're in column F. We want to take those numbers and we want to sort their range from A to Z or Z to A. Z to A would be from largest to smallest, A to Z, smallest to largest. We want to go smallest to largest. And so, boom, did it in like a blink of an eye. Just put them all in order for us, which is fantastic. Now what we want to do with all of those numbers is we want to do a quick 5 number summary so we can break them down into quartiles, min, max, quartiles, so on and so forth. Now, the min and the max are pretty obvious, minimum, maximum. The median, which is I put over here, which I guess I could have put in the middle, but it's the number in the middle, which is probably going to be one of these numbers. But since there's 20, it'll be an average of 2 of them. And the quartiles are breaking it up. They'll be first quarter will be around here somewhere, third quarter will be around here somewhere. But the nice thing is Sheets will do these numbers for you pretty quickly. You just have to hit equals minimum of all of these numbers. Oh, I want the minimum of all of these. Hit enter. I want the maximum of all of these numbers. And hit enter. All right, quartiles are a little bit tougher, so I'll come back to those. Let's do the median real quick. I want the median of all of these numbers. What's the number that's in the middle? And boom, it's there. So you can see it's the average of the 10th and the 11th in the order, which would be those two numbers added up and divided by 2, which turns out to be this. All right, so let's do the quartiles. The quartile is a little bit different. You have to hit equals, start typing the word quartile. You'll notice that in the setup, you have to tell it, okay, what data do I want to find the quartile of, comma, and then what quartile number. We want quartile 1, so this would look like this. The data that we want to find the quartile of is all of these, and then comma, What quartile? We want Q1. So we close parentheses after that to complete the function, hit enter, and it makes sense that the first quartile is between these two numbers here, averaged. That makes sense. So we'll do the same thing for quartile 3. Quartile, we want to do it of all of this data, so we select all of those, comma, we want Q3 this time instead of Q1, close, enter. And there you go. There's your 5-number summary. 25% of your people were hitting the target within 5.7 centimeters. 50% were above 7.17 and below 7.17. And then 75% of them were below 9.4, so we're within 9.4. So you have a lot of information that you can get from the 5-number summary. That's how you use Sheets to get those 5 numbers. So I'm posting this video to help you if you struggle with doing those things after seeing me do it in class. Good luck. See ya.